Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. My name is Dahlia with spiritualsociety.com. In this video, you will find out, what does the person on your mind think of you? Remember that this is a general group reading. Some of the information may not resonate with you, so just take what works and leave the rest. Remember, if you do resonate with this reading, there is a link in the description box to book a more detailed personal reading for yourself. Go ahead and choose the card or crystal that you are drawn to the most, whether 1, 2, 3, or 4, and you can select it from the timestamp below. Let's get started. Hi, card number 1. Thank you so much for joining me for your reading to find out what the person on your mind thinks of you. So let's get started pulling some additional tarot cards. So we have the Eight of Wands and the Five of Cups in reverse. Let me pull some more information to get started. The card that you were drawn to in the beginning says there are many right ways for us to behave. And the crystal that you were drawn to is the quartz. Okay, so what do they really think of you? We have Two of Wands, Four of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so I want to read this card for you. So this card says, it is possible to live upon this planet with large numbers of other beings who believe and behave in a variety of ways in peace. When you are able to focus in such a way as to allow your alignment with Source, even though others are choosing to behave differently than you are choosing, then you will truly be free from the bondage of attempting the impossible task of getting everyone to agree on one right way. One right way would lead to endedness. Many right ways allow eternal expansion. Okay, so this card is about allowing others to live their life in peace, allowing others to decide what they want for themselves and to not enforce or impose our beliefs or the way we're living our lives on other people. So what do they think of you? We have the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Five of Cups in reverse, Two of Wands, Four of Swords. So what they think of you is that they are giving you the space, finally, to be who you are without imposing their idea upon how you should live. So this card is about moving quickly, rushing towards something. So it makes me feel that they were trying to force you to make a decision for your life that you weren't comfortable with, or force you into a way of being that you weren't ready for. The Two of Wands is about deciding to leave our comfort zone and to move forward onto new adventures, to make the decision whether to stay in the place that we are or to move forward in a new direction. The Four of Swords is about resting, taking the time that you need to restore your energy. So I'm feeling like you have been taking a lot of time to make a decision. And this person initially was not happy about that. They are maybe a fast-paced person or a person who lives off of impulse, and they wanted you to move in this new direction as quickly as they were ready to move in this direction. But that caused you a lot of pain, caused you to question and doubt yourself. And I feel like they saw that that's what they were doing to you. They saw that they were trying to impose their beliefs upon you, trying to force you to make a decision or to move in a direction that you weren't completely ready to make or to move towards. And so they're backing off. Right now, they're learning how to give you this space and the time that you need to move in this new direction, to make the right decision for yourself. The Ace of Pentacles is about planting a new seed, planting a new idea, the time being ready for manifestation or something new to grow in your life. So I feel like you're on the cusp of moving forward in this new direction, but the fact that the person on your mind was trying to force you into this direction was very challenging, difficult for you, and they saw that they were draining your energy by trying to force you into a direction or decision that wasn't right for you at that time. Let me get some more information. What do they think of you? Okay. Yes. So 5 of Wands is about competition. And I feel like they, again, were trying to force you to reach the height that they were wanting to reach. And so they thought that they were cooperating with you, but it wasn't a positive experience for you. And so what they think of you now is that they see the hope in your situation. They see that this is a karmic situation, that you needed to take the time to receive the signs from the universe, to receive the information that you needed to move you in the right direction. And so they're no longer trying to force you, because this is what it was causing. It was causing sleeplessness for both of you. It was causing you to be burdened, to feel like, I can't make this decision. Somebody's trying to force me to make this decision and it's keeping me up at night. And they saw that. They definitely saw what they were doing to you to try and force you to move in this new direction. So now they are letting you trust the timing that life is providing for you. Trust the signs and the synchronicities and the experiences that you need to receive this information that you need in divine timing, so that you're no longer burdened by this choice and not feeling pressured to make a decision that is not right for you. Okay. Yes. So this is it. They are understanding now that it does take time to receive information from the universe, from your higher self. You do need to listen to your intuition and not make a rash decision. And so that is what they see. They see in you that you are wise, that you do know how to wait for divine timing, and they no longer want to rush you. The Lovers is about making decisions. It's also about the balance of darkness and light, the balance of divine masculine and divine feminine. The divine masculine usually wants to make decisions very quickly, to move in a new direction very quickly, while the feminine is the receptive aspect of everybody, whether you're a man or a woman. We all have these two energies inside of us, and living a life successfully on the earth is about balancing the two, knowing when to act and when to rest. So you needed this time of rest to listen to your higher self, to trust the divine timing of the universe. They did not understand that at first, but now they see that it's a requirement. Otherwise, it's going to cause you harm, and they don't want to cause you harm. The moon is definitely summing up what I have been saying, that it's about trusting your intuition, trusting the unknown, trusting that even when you can't see the right way forward, you will receive divine inspiration. You will receive a renewed passion on which direction to go in. So they are seeing this and acknowledging what it is required for you to make this decision, and they are in the process of opening up their idea of allowing you to make the decisions that are right for you, rather than trying to force you in a direction that is not right. Let me get some more information. What else do you need to know about what they think of you? They're thinking that you were right all along, that they should have allowed you this time to receive the information and the inspiration that you needed. the unknown. Do not fear the unknown. This is a time of deep exploration and transformation. Unfamiliar territory leads to new horizons. So that's exactly what I was talking about here, how we need to learn how to lean into the unknown when we don't know which direction to go in, and trust the divine timing, trust the inspiration that we're receiving from the creator, from source, from the universe, from our higher self. And so that this is what they see in you now, that there is an aspect of life that is not always certain. We can't always move too quickly if we don't have the information, and that allows you to lead to new horizons by trusting the unknown. Protection. It says you are safe, do not fear. We are with you always and surround you always with our invisible wings of life. So this is definitely is a period of divine timing for you. They are seeing that, they are trusting that, they are giving you the space that you need to move into this new direction. Okay. So if you resonated with this overall reading and you want a more personalized reading, the link is available in the description to book that for yourself. If you want to claim this message for yourself, go ahead and comment the unknown below to claim this message. Also, like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications so you don't miss the next reading that I do for you. And until then, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Bye for now. Hi, card number 2. Thank you so much for joining me for your reading to find out what exactly the person on your mind thinks of you. What do they think of you? Let's find out some more. So the card that you were drawn to in the beginning says, by default, I could have attracted unwanted relationships. The stone that you were drawn to is the serpentine. Let me pull some tarot cards to find out some more information on what they think of you. The first card out of the deck is the Fool. The Fool is about trusting the universe, doing a trust fall with life, moving forward into infinite consciousness, infinite expansion. So this sounds like manifestation. We have the Four of Wands, which is about celebration, celebrating with our tribe and our community. Sometimes it's about marriage or festivals of some kind, anything high energy in celebration with community. Let me get some more information. What do they think of you? What do they think of you? What do they think of you? Let's find out. We have the Star card, which is about hope, renewal. This is definitely a positive reading so far. We have some good positive cards. This was already up. Let's see. Eight of Wands is about speed, moving quickly. What do they think of you? I'm feeling like they think that you are their soulmate. You are the one they have been working towards. I'm going to read the back of this card to get more insight on it, but I'm feeling like they're starting to realize that they can have the type of relationship of their dreams. And before, they may have been just being with anybody by default. Here we go. Yep. Seven of Cups is about making the right decision and not choosing, based on the shiny things, because there's a saying that says not everything that glitters is gold. And that's what this card is about. It's about making sure we're choosing what has value for us and not choosing anything that is an illusion, that is a mask for something that we really want. Okay, so I'm going to read this card. So this says, many of the relationships or experiences you have attracted, you would not have deliberately attracted if you had been doing it on purpose. But much of your attraction is not done by deliberate intent, but rather by default. It is important to understand that you get what you think about, whether you want it or not. And chronic thoughts about unwanted things invite or ask for matching experiences. The law of attraction makes it so. So I feel like this is an experience that they're all too familiar with, is attracting unwanted relationships. But when it comes to you, they are seeing that you are the manifestation of their deliberate intent to have a relationship that matters, that is not something based on, for instance, how good looking someone is or how much money someone makes. Those things can be very superficial, and when we get them, we may realize, like, okay, well, that person was very attractive, but they didn't treat me very well. Or that person had a lot of money, but they never paid me any attention. So there's certain aspects of things that we think we want in our lives. When we get them, we realize that they're really not right for us. And this person, what they think of you is that they took a lot of time to make the right decision, to choose what has value for them, and also to trust life, to have a renewed hope that this relationship that is like the universe sending them the right person for them based on their values and their beliefs and their heart is being sent to them. And that's what you are. You are this new person, this new relationship that they've been planting the seeds and setting the intention for, and now it's coming into their life at this time. And you are moving forward to celebrating life together. It could be that they want to propose to you, or they want to make a very serious commitment with you to show that, okay, this is the one I've been waiting for. I trust the universe. I have new hope that this isn't just an illusion, that this is actually the relationship, the person, the soulmate that I've been asking for deep within my inner self. And now I can trust that it's time to move forward. So that is what they think of you. They think that you are their renewed hope, their soulmate that they have been asking for. And it seems like they're ready to come in with a commitment for you, with you. Let's get some more information. The Hermit. Yes, so because this is in reverse, the Hermit card is about taking the time out to be alone, to receive information from source, from the divine. So this is what they were going through. The Magician is also in reverse, which is everything I was saying about realizing how we can use our thoughts and our feelings to manifest relationships or anything in our life that is actually purposeful for us rather than creating by default. So because it's in reverse, I'm feeling like they've already done this work. They've already taken this time and realized how powerful they are, how they can create with their thoughts and their feelings. And they took this time out to do this work. And now it's moving quickly. Now the manifestation is actually coming to fruition at this time. And that's what you are. You are the manifestation, the fruition of the goal that they've been working towards, which is to have somebody in their life that is really meant for them. Not just a fling, not just a superficial relationship, but a deep soulmate union. The Emperor card is about divine masculine energy creating form. So this is that part of us that is actually able to create the things that we desire in our life. It's the Mars energy, which is about action, self, identity. So because this is upright and this is in reverse, they have again moved through this step of creating, learning how to manifest, and they are in the process of creating into form that which they have desired to manifest over this period of time. And so that's what they think of you. They think that you are the manifestation of the work that they have been doing and the relationship that they have been wanting in their life. King of Pentacles, that's a beautiful card. So they are successful at this time with the desires of their heart. This is about taking care of family, being abundant, being successful in your physical life. So they are reaching this stage of fruition in their physical life. Ooh, the Lover's card. I just saw it. Where it is. Yeah, okay, perfect. So the Eight of Pentacles is again what I was talking about self-mastery, working towards a goal, achieving the skills that you need to be successful in manifestation. So they were taking a lot of time to work on themselves, to discover how manifestation works. And now they're in the process of reaping the benefit of all that work that they've been doing. And this is the Lover's card. This is the Soulmate card. This is about balance between divine masculine, divine feminine, making a decision about love. So you are the decision about love that they have wanted. You are their soulmates. They're ready to come in with a commitment, a celebration of your union, whether that's a marriage proposal or some sort of renewed commitment or something that shows you that a promise ring, whatever it is, they want to show you that you are the one that they've been waiting for, that they've been asking for, that they have hoped for. They realize that they were attracting superficial, insignificant relationships. So they took a lot of time to go within themselves, to become the magician, to use their thoughts, use their feelings, to really heal all of the subconscious fears and beliefs that keep us attracting things that we really don't want. And now they're moving in this time of success and reaping the benefits of all the work that they've been doing, which is a soulmate union with you. Okay, let me get just a couple final cards to finish off your reading. What do they think of you? Determination is what I saw. It says determination, perseverance, and patience will lead to a positive outcome. Yes, that's exactly what they were doing. They had the patience, the perseverance, the determination to know that they were worthy of a soulmate union. And here you are. You are the manifestation of their determination. Compassion. When you show greater compassion towards yourself, the universe automatically responds by showering you with greater blessings. So again, that is what they were doing. They were taking the time that they needed to really become a powerful manifester of the soulmate union that they were asking for. And because they showed themselves that compassion and that respect and that determination and resilience to persevere and not to just accept any type of relationship, but to really work towards the relationship of their dreams. Now the universe is showering them with these blessings, which is you. So that is a very beautiful reading of soulmate union, of being blessed with the manifestation that one has hoped for and worked towards, trusting the universe. So I'm wishing you both the best in this new phase, this new evolution, this new commitment in your journey. Go ahead and comment determination below to claim this message for yourself. Also, like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications so you don't miss the next reading that I do for you. Also, if you loved this reading and you want a more personalized reading, the link is available in the description box to book that for yourself. Until our next reading, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Bye for now. Hi, card number 3. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading to find out what do they think of you? What exactly the person on your mind thinks of you? The card that you were drawn to in the beginning says, relationships I don't want, clarify those I do want. And the stone that you were drawn to is the amethyst. We have the Six of Cups coming up right away. In combination with this card, I'm feeling like they are comparing you to relationships of the past, but in a positive way. They're seeing that these relationships that they had in their past don't measure up to you. And they were able to clarify what they no longer wanted to experience in relationship. Let me get some more information. Yes, we have Magician and Hermit. Already I'm feeling like this reading is very similar to the reading for deck number 2. So if you resonate with this, you may want to check that out as well. We have the Magician and the Hermit card. The Magician card is about creating what you want in your life, using your thoughts, your emotions to manifest what it is that you do want rather than what you don't want. And the Hermit card is about taking time to go within yourself to receive divine wisdom, to become enlightened. So this is what they're going through at this time, and this is what they're thinking of you, is that you are helping them to clarify the relationship that they do want. I'm going to go ahead and read this before I continue. It says, whenever you know what you do not want, you always know more clearly what you do want. So in any poignant moment of awareness of another person's undesirable situation, give your undivided attention to the idea of improvement that is hatched from your interaction or observation. And as you learn to do that, not only will you be of increasing value to others, but you will see how your relationships with others add immeasurably to your own becoming. So this is what you are doing for them. You are helping them to put their attention towards improving relationships by you helping them know that these interactions, these relationships of the past were not serving them. They were not what they wanted. For whatever reason, these relationships of the past were not what this person wanted. And by meeting you, by being in a relationship with you, or even just talking to you, conversing, whatever level of relationship you have with this person, you are definitely showing them that that's what they don't want. And now you're helping them to move in a new direction, to really think clearly about what is capable for them, what is possible for them, what kind of relationship would really serve their highest good. And you're helping them to manifest that through the conversations that you have. Whatever it is that you're helping them see clearly is helping them to clarify the type of relationship that they do want for themselves. Let's get some more information. What else do they think of you? What do you need to know about what they think of you? Queen of Wands. So you're definitely renewing their passion. They feel more passionate with you. You are probably a very inspirational and passionate person, and you're helping them to realize that life is more exciting. Life is more malleable than people might think. We don't have to succumb to anything. We are able to put our focus and our imagination to manifest and to create something that we really, really desire, but we have to know what that is. And by experiencing what we don't want, that helps us to clarify what we do want. So the Page of Pentacles is definitely about what I have been saying all along, is that they are getting a new idea on what's possible for them to manifest in regards to their relationships. So you are this person that's giving them passion. You are inspiring them to become a powerful manifester, to actually use their intention to create for themselves what they do want and not what they don't want. Let's get some more information. What do they think of you? What do they think of you? What do they think of you? The Lover's card. Yes, exactly. You are showing them what is capable for love, how to manifest a soulmate union, how to not create based on the past, but to create from a place of enlightenment, to create from a place of passion, to know exactly what they do want by knowing what they don't want, to be able to manifest the ideal love life. What else do they think of you? The Hanged Man. This is again about taking a pause to receive inspiration, to make the right decision, to make a different decision than the one we have before. What do they think of you? What else do you need to know about what they think of you? Okay, wow. All right. So again, you are giving them a fresh idea, inspiration on how to move forward in their life, how to move beyond the boundaries of their past, how to no longer create out of default, but to have the determination that they need to have a fresh idea, to take a time out from just being in relationships with anybody, to really let that go. Let go of all the burdens of the past. Let go of creating unwanted relationships to move forward into a time of deep, deep inner fulfillment, to have success in relationships. You are giving them this time of fertility, giving them this opportunity to again see how creative, how loved they are. So I'm feeling like you are loving them unconditionally. You are nurturing this individual to see that this is the relationship with you, whether you are a friend or a significant other to this person. You are giving them this nurturing, unconditional love and fresh inspiration, new idea to help them move beyond this creating relationships by default or just being with the same person that they've always been with, to being with somebody new. Um, you are giving them this strength, helping them to master themselves. This is definitely related to the second deck that I just did. So again, if you resonate with this, you may want to go back to number 2 if you didn't listen to that already. They're very similar energy here, how you are this person's fresh inspiration on how to manifest and create the love life that they truly desire on a soul level and not just on a superficial platonic level, but deep within themselves, how to master their instincts, how to master that animal nature that maybe they're just lusting after people or seeing people superficially for their looks, and now they're on a whole other level of no longer creating that type of relationship because it wasn't satisfying for them. So they definitely see you as a huge inspiration into helping them find this bliss and this abundance through nurturing and unconditional love. Let me pull a couple final oracle cards to finish off your reading. Transformation. Through the great love that holds you in its embrace, you are moment by moment transforming to ever greater light, ever greater oneness, and ever greater wisdom. So this is exactly what I was just saying. You are this nurturing and unconditional loving presence that is helping them to transform into an ever greater, ever wise individual, knowing how powerful they are, that they are a powerful manifester. They don't have to just accept superficial relationships, that they can have deeply soul fulfilling unions. One final card, faith. Faith. Do not lose faith. The storm clouds will soon clear and the sun will shine once more. Okay, so this is also what you're offering them. You're offering them this faith that they need to see how powerful they are, to have the strength and the determination to have a relationship that is truly, truly of value. So that's very beautiful. Go ahead and comment transformation to claim this message for yourself. Also, like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications so you don't miss the next reading that I do for you. And also, if you loved this reading and you want a more personalized reading for yourself, the link is available in the description box to book that when you're ready. Until our next reading, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Bye for now. Hi, card number 4. Thank you so much for joining me for your reading to find out, what does the person on your mind think of you? What exactly do they think of you? The card that you were drawn to in the beginning says, I will not ask others to become different for me. And the stone that you were drawn to is the agate. Okay, so we have Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, and 10 of Cups. Let me get some additional information with tarot cards. Okay. Let's see. So the Ace of Wands is about having a fresh idea, new inspiration. Two of Wands is about deciding to move in a new direction, leaving our comfort zone, and having a new adventure. Ten of Cups is about the big happy family, the harmonious relationships and positive emotions of bliss that we desire when we are in family and partnerships. Okay, so what do they think of you? They think of you. Let me get some more information. What do they think of you? You're definitely inspiring them in some way to move forward in a new direction that is harmonious for them in relationships. Let me get some more information. What do they think of you? What do they think of you? Temperance is about balance. Balancing the good and the bad, the dark and the light. Tower is when something is being taken from us. The Hermit, taking the time that we need to become enlightened and receive divine wisdom. And Nine of Swords is about thoughts and feelings that are keeping us up at night when we are energizing something that is not good for us and it's becoming a burden in our thoughts and our minds. So I'm going to read this card. This says, let your vibrational relationship escrow percolate and give it your undivided attention so that you become a vibrational match to it. And then when the law of attraction brings all of it together, there are not any bugs to work out. Do not ask the person who helped you to define what you want to become what you want so that you can have what you want. Instead, use your willpower to focus upon what you want, and then the universe will bring you what you want. So what I'm drawn to in this description is that it says, do not ask the person who helped you to define what you want to become what you want. So there's something ending in this person's life, because the Tower card suggests that they are experiencing an unexpected loss or change. And this Nine of Swords is suggesting that they're feeling very burdened by it. Okay? So what are they thinking of you? Okay. Okay, so what I'm feeling is that this may resonate with some and not with others. This isn't a singles reading. This I'm feeling is a separation between two people. And I feel like you are the person who ended this relationship because this person was unhappy with you for whatever reason, and they were asking you to become different. So something it happened here. Maybe they were already unhappy in their life. And so they were asking you to change your behavior or to change how you acted or who you were so that they can be happier. And because of that, I'm feeling like you ended the relationship. You caused this separation because they weren't seeing you from the idea that you were already harmonious. You were already what they wanted. But when we get caught up in expectations of, we expect somebody to be what we want them to be, and we're not looking at how valuable they are for us already in our life, then we lose sight of the positive that we have in that person. So this happens a lot when people have a dark night of the soul or have some sort of uncomfortable experience where they're miserable and now they expect the other people in their life to be different so that they can feel different, when it never works like that. The law of attraction is always bringing to us what is resonating with our energy field. So I'm feeling like this person was trying to coerce you or force you or convince you that you needed to be different when you already were harmonious. You already were balanced. And so because of that, it forced you to say, okay, well, we're going to have to go in different directions. I'm going to have to take some time out for myself because I already know who I am. I already know what I want for myself. And just because you are going through this hard time doesn't mean I need to change. So, definitely feeling like you were the one to end this relationship for this reason. Okay, let me get some more information. What else do they think of you? What do they think of you? What do they think of you? Okay. So I do feel like they're starting to see the nurturing, unconditional love that you gave them. And this is possible why they're still feeling this energy of fear, of pain, of victimization, because they're starting to see what they lost, that they had this. They had a beautiful relationship with you. They had a beautiful, harmonious family with you. But because they weren't acknowledging that they already had that, they lost it. Okay? And yes, so they're definitely seeing you as the unconditionally loving, nurturing, harmonious presence in their life. And because they were feeling burdened and they tried to cast that burden on you, now they lost the relationship. What else do they think of you? Okay. So the Magician, they feeling like they want you back. They want to restore the relationship. And they're working on themselves at this time. They are seeking higher guidance, higher wisdom, trying to heal their confidence, heal their self-love and their self-worth. They are realizing that they had more to do with this ending than they originally thought, that they created this ending by trying to force you to be something that you weren't, just so that they could feel happier. And again, that caused this separation, this loss, and they're realizing that now. So they're seeking higher guidance, higher wisdom, seeking healing, self-love, and to heal the judgment that they had for you and that they ultimately had for themselves that caused this union to dissolve. What else do they think of you? What else do they think of you? Okay. Definitely feeling loss. This card is about lack. It's about not seeing the abundance that the universe has right in front of us. So they're definitely feeling sore from this loss. But it's encouraging them to heal, to find self-love, to reduce all judgment that they have for you, for themselves, to seek higher wisdom, to learn about manifestation, about the law of attraction, how they create what they don't want or what they do want through this separation. So it's definitely this separation from what they had that was good that is causing them to see that I did this. And that's what they're thinking of you at this time. They're realizing that I ended a relationship with somebody that was really great for me because I was trying to force them to be something that they weren't, just to please me and to make me happy. And that is wrong. They're definitely seeing how wrong they were to try and force you to be different. Okay, just some final cards to finish off your reading. What do they think of you? Protection. You are safe. Do not fear. We are with you always and surround you always with our invisible wings of light. So again, this makes me feel like you were this nurturing, unconditional love presence, and for them, they lost it. They were protected with your love, but they lost it. What else do they think of you? What else do they think of you? Miracle. Our wings of light surround you and those you love. This current situation is governed by a higher power. The forces of love are at work. All will turn out well. So this definitely makes me feel like there is a potential for the two of you to restore the relationship. I don't feel like it's completely over. I don't feel like you are completely done with them either. I feel like you just had to let them know that you weren't going to accept this manipulative behavior, that they had to get their energy in order before they came to you again. But I think that they will show you soon that they are seeking a higher wisdom, a higher light, trying to heal judgment within themselves so that they can have this ideal relationship with you, because they feel like they ruined something that was actually very positive and nurturing for them, and they're feeling a huge lack and a huge loss because of it. So that's forcing them, encouraging them to do this inner work that is going to allow the two of you to come together again, but in a much more higher resonance and a higher unconditionally loving relationship. So it's definitely a very challenging time that the two of you have moved through, but I do sense that a restoration of the relationship is possible. Obviously, if you so desire and you see that they have done this work and they're not going to subject you to their own pain and their own burdens by trying to force you to be different. You know who you are, you know what you want, you are balanced, and you're not going to allow them to burden you with their own fears. And they sense that, they know that, they are working on themselves to heal that. And so it's up to you to see if they've done this work on themselves, and if you so desire, you two can come together again. So if you resonated with this overall group reading and you want a more personalized reading for yourself, the link is available in the description to do that. Also, if you want to claim this message for yourself, go ahead and comment miracle in the comment box below. Also, like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications so you don't miss the next reading that I do for you. And until then, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Bye for now.